Yes, here we are. Here we are. Once again, man, y'all, today. So there's a couple things that I want to mention first, right away, right? Is dude, I felt a great deal of energy yesterday. What's up, Figs? What's up, Figs? Figs is back, y'all. What's up? Hey, look. So I've been practicing, right? I was talking to Zach about this, man. I'm like, I've been practicing basketball, right? I'm going in there, I'm shooting the threes. Y'all see me putting up videos. I'm doing Chef Curry. Doing the look away, right? I have been doing an incredible amount of work on myself, mentally, physically, spiritually, right? Spiritually can be better. Spiritually can be better. So I'm working on that. Here's the deal. So yesterday I had an incredible amount of energy. Incredible amount of energy because I got to see where I was at, right? So going to the gym, a couple cats like let's play 21. I'm like, yup, come on, Kev. There was a little fear there. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they didn't look very intimidating. It just is like, when you go and you decide to public speak for the first time or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you just have a little bit of like, ooh, let's see how this go, right? Man, y'all. Come on, man. I come through. First of all, I realize my stamina is on a different level, right? And here I am. Here I am, though, getting mad at myself days ago, thinking I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why can't you run longer? You losing it, Kev. Like you getting older, like tripping. But I go amongst my peers, and they probably were younger than me, and I'm like feeling unlimited, right? Maybe that was the adrenaline too. Um, Because this ties into the topic, y'all. This ties into the topic. What's popping? What's popping, bro? Rabbit. Mish, what's popping? Um, yeah, Josh, what's going on, man? So look, because this ties into everything. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my day, but it ties into what I'm talking about. Man, man. Time reveals truth. Right? This is why I don't know, Josh. I might give you some problems, bro. You come here. At first, I was a little skeptical, like, I don't know if I'm ready yet, but man, you come down, you fly down here and we play ball, dude. I might just give you some problems. All right. Just so you know. Just so you know. But look, I play with them. I'm like super excited. I'm like, man, that was great. I felt great. I felt good that I put myself at a particular level because I'm extremely hard on myself when it comes to practice, right? Taking a page out of the book of Mike, right? MJ. Like, yo, you gotta practice. Give me this word. Like, yo, you gotta practice harder than you play in the game, right? And then when I was playing the game, I didn't realize how much space of time that you kind of are idle a little bit, right? Because in my practice, I give myself no idle time, like zero, right? But listen, I'm sorry, this ties into everything. This ties into time reveals truth, y'all. Time reveals truth, y'all. Because I've been doing this for a minute. I told y'all I've been practicing. I'm playing basketball, right? I'm putting up videos every so often, not every day, because it's hard to keep up with all that editing, right? Otherwise, I would. If somebody was following me around with a camera, you'd see me in the gym 5 days a week, getting it in. Time reveals truth, right? Time reveals truth. So anyway, after that, I was pretty excited because I won two hustles, like minimal effort, right? I'm like, that was pretty good. I feel pretty good. I'm like, okay, hyperbolic time chamber's working out for me. So then I'm like, you know what? It's my day off, right? So me and Cool and Cupcake's mom, Shay, we have an agreement to where I get Wednesdays, like I don't have to worry about the kids. But Mika from the academy, she decided, hey, I'm in town. I got my kids, like, they want to see cool. I'm like, okay, okay, cool, let's do it. I got a cool spot, took it to the secret spot that where I do my little work at. Um, Downtown Tempe, man, phenomenal spot. Great view, got a pool and stuff like that. It was really tight. So the kids was playing in the pool, having fun. I'm still trying to get work in, you know what I mean? And then we go get some food, and this is gonna be a twofold message. So I notice I'm like, oh man, I'm tired. It's probably around like 6 o'clock. I'm like, we should probably shut it down. So I'm like, we say our goodbyes and everything. Had a great time though. Shout out to Mika and the fam. But yeah, man. I'm like, nope. Cool was like, I want to do something else. The kids want to do something else. I'll take them to my brother's house to go play with his cousin, right? um I'm overextending myself in that process. When I go over my brother's house, I get into a deep conversation, right? Last night I get into a pretty deep conversation, which gave me extra energy, but at the same time it was I was exerting a lot of energy, a lot of thought, a lot of old feelings came up out of me, right? And I'm like, okay, man, I wake up this morning at what, an hour ago, 6:30. No workout, none of that. None of that, y'all. None of that. And the twofold message that I'm gonna tell you is that one, I overextended myself. Oh, and then at the end of the night, because my nephews, they have school today, right? Shout out to the kids that got school today. They got school today, and the barber kind of didn't cut his hair right, right? So I was like, so they hit me up like, hey, kid, can you fix his lining? I'm like, it's like 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and I'm like, of course I can. Why am I here? Right? I love it. I love it, y'all. I love it. Making me feel super. I appreciate it. Anytime you need help, hit me up. I love it. You understand that? I love it. Hit me up if you need some assistance. I love it. So I challenged myself. I'm like, okay, cool. Go line it up, make sure it's straight. He's satisfied. I'm like, Kev, you winning today, bro. Give me some. Kev, you are winning today. Hyping myself up, right? That's what I do. I'm telling you, that's what I do. I'm like, Kev, let's go. All right, man, pass out. Then I have to fill out my recap for the Mindset Matters Institute, right? In the process of me knowing, okay, I still got to get in my hour of concentrated um of learning, because it's the section is the power of hearing, right? So I have to concentrate an hour of time of listening to something educational, beneficial, something like that, right? So in the process of me leaving, going to my brother's house, going to go do the haircut, fixing the haircut and everything, I'm listening to the Jim Rohn, right? So I'm like, man, I'm really trying to be all over the place, right? I'm like, come on, Kev, you can do this. Do not miss your recap tonight. You can do this. You can do this, right? I missed everything that I did, y'all. I missed everything that I did, and I had an interview with, well, not an interview, but me and Pratch meet up, right, for our show that's going to air today. So me and Pratch meet up. Then I met up with Nipur. We're going to start a show called Unlocked, right? To where we talk about mindset topics too. And you guys will get a beautiful female perspective instead of just my perspective all the time. That's something that's really important to me. I want somebody with a good head on their shoulders to be able to give y'all that other side perspective. Because I got the X-Men chromosome, right? The masculine and the feminine, but I can't speak to the feminine as much as a actual woman can, right? So I was in search for the legendary women out there, and I'm finding them. Pratch, Mish, Living a Journey, Jana, um, Meeks, Mika, Bridget. All of these people are in the institute, and it's about to go down. Even in the Bible, it says the women are a large army. The women of God are a large army. Yeah, buddy, we coming. We coming. I hope y'all understand that. All right. But anyway, as I was saying, um, I I totally dropped the ball. All right. Totally dropped the ball this morning because I didn't want to miss my workout. But in all of that time, in all of that time, Okay. It revealed a lot to me. And some of the conversations I had, it was explaining to give it time. Right. And so that's why I can't get so hung up on this position. Hey, this isn't, I'm not worldwide yet. I'm not, I mean, I'm in different areas, Canada and stuff like that, where Mish is in Canada, but I'm not where I feel that I can be, no arrogance, no, just straight confidence that I was one of the things that I was saying yesterday when I was speaking to someone, I'm like, I'm here to change the fabric of reality. Yeah. This is not a game. Okay. It's not a game. I'm here to change the fabric of reality for the better with everything that I've learned, with everything that I've observed, with everything that I've experienced. Do you know? So part of the Mindset Matters triple threat program, right? That I'm building, that I'm gonna end up having in about a month's time, right? That's going to have you go through the different toxins and stuff that we're eating, and you're gonna trip yourself out when you go to the grocery store because there's almost nothing you can eat. Don't want to get off topic, but that's gonna trip you out. Okay, so look, time, y'all, time will reveal the truth. In a relationship, in a friendship, all of that, time will reveal the truth. So the reason why in the institute I have you do things like stillness, and I say at least 5 minutes, but I want you to go longer. I want you to stretch it, or I have you do back to center and it say do 5 minutes, but I want you to go longer. I want you to stretch it, right? Or the concentrated strength to say do 5 minutes, but I want you to go longer. I want you to stretch it, right? Only when you feel comfortable in doing so, only when you want to challenge yourself to that degree. Why though? Because time is going to reveal the truth to you. And shout out to Meeks, because I'm a give y'all one of her hope she don't mind, but I'm gonna give y'all one of her messages from the Institute today. So cool to be learning about stillness. In my living room, I found this plaque and it was so profound. I got it. So it's the first thing when I walk in. It says, be still and know. That's biblical. That's biblical, y'all. That's a biblical quote. Be still and know that I am God. What does that mean, though? What does that mean? That's one of my favorite catchphrases. What does that even mean? What does that mean? I love diving into that. What does that mean? It allows you to settle yourself down so that you can really start tuning in, right? So you can really start to begin to understand yourself. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about knowing who you are. One of the major keys to life is understanding who you are. And that's why I'm here. And that's why the Mindset Matters Institute has been created. And that's what was revealed to me in my prior 3T journey of that's what I do. That's what I do because that's what I've done. I help people to become themselves because I initially ended up doing it with these different practices and meditations and questions that I have you ask yourself and activities and disciplines that I've added to my life. And it helps you to tune in, to simply just tune in. There's so many different distractions that we have in life. It helps you to tune in. That's what it does. Right. So, yeah, open enrollment again is at the end of this month. So y'all, I'm telling you, log that in the back of your mind, dude, because I'm changing the fabric of reality. Me and everyone else, Pratch on Earth, dude. I saw you on live yesterday, by the way. I tried to send you a little message, but I was all over the place yesterday. I was literally trying to be Superman, freaking everywhere. Like, yup, show some encouragement here, go over here, help this person out, yo, have this conversation. I was trying to be everywhere, and I was loving it. I was loving it. I was loving it. That's I don't know. I don't know why. I just do. All right. But anyway, um, here's the deal, y'all. Time is going to reveal truth in every aspect of your life. It's going to reveal, do you really want to do what you're really doing? I've been coming live, y'all. I've been coming on this live for at least 2 years straight, y'all. And then it's funny because people probably was tripping like, well, why is he keeping the same time um that he had when he was live with Jay? It's because this is my time. That's why. This is my time. It always was my time, right? We collaborated on this time, but it's my time. I came up with this idea of 7:30 Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? And so, yeah, I'm carrying the torch because what were the conversations we were having at this time? These type of conversations. That's why this is my time. That's why, right? And what's interesting about that is there are particular times where I'm like, dang, dude, am I gonna have something to talk about? Keep seeking and you will find. Keep on looking for it, and it will be revealed to you. How? Over time. Over time, you will see if you can continue. Over time, you will see if you really want it, right? Every aspect of your life, every aspect of your life, time will reveal the truth, right? So it's very important. So let's go into like relationship wise. Time, man. I'm like, oh, I'm giving it time before I ever get into another relationship. Before I get into my next relationship, I'm giving it time. Because time is gonna show me everything. Everything. Right? When you cut your arm and you look at it, it seems like it does nothing. You're like, oh man, okay, I got a cut, I need a band-aid. But what happens? Your skin repairs itself. That becomes a truth. Time reveals the truth. That becomes a truth. We can heal ourselves. That's plain evidence. We can heal ourselves. How does that work? How does your body autonomously do that? What is that? What is that about? Think about those things. All right. You have phenomenal power within you. And it's mostly revealed when you still, you tuning in to yourself. You really are allowing time to reveal the truth to you. Over time, you will know. You will know. And sometimes it does. It's going to feel like this is taking forever. That it's going to be like that sometimes. And that may be unfortunate, right? But if you really want to be sure about something, you really want to have a great lasting relationship, right? You got to give it some time, man. You got to let them become, right? And some people aren't becoming. They're in a loop. And when you see that loop over time, then you'll realize, okay, either I'm going to accept and be okay with this and get into this relationship, or you're going to say, that's not for me. Time's going to reveal the truth to you. All right. So really, really, really be patient with a lot of things. That's what a lot of the um A lot of the institute shows you the elements of life program inside the institute. That's what it's designed to do. It starts off real slow because it's based off of me. It's a mechanism of me, right? I start off slow with stuff, man. I start off really slow with stuff sometimes. And I observe, I sit back, I listen, I watch, and I'm like, is this person saying what they believe in? Do they really believe what they're saying? Are they honest in their dealings? You know, what's going on? I gotta wait. I can only wait and watch and observe and look and study, right? Some great information that I've learned from the Jim Rohn Best Life Ever. Y'all look that up on YouTube, man. 4 hour seminar, dude. It's freaking. It's incredible. I'm going through it again. And I'm like, oh man, forgot how incredible this is. One thing is, um, you gotta understand the seasons of things, right? There's seasons of things, just like the seasons of the earth. And when you pay attention to how earth relates to us, right? You start to realize, man, we got to take care of this place. Why? Because that's taking care of you. In essence, it's really taking care of yourself. So really, really, really consider that. I'm glad to be going through this process. I'm glad to be giving myself the time and not rushing into things, not rushing into relationships. Cause I be feeling it though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I be wanting to jump out, hey, let's get into a relationship. It's like, dude. So I totally get it. I'm not this super impenetrable, person when it comes to my feelings, right? I'm working on that, same as everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the determination to discover the truth, the determination to discover the truth is stronger than my feelings. That's something that Tim Grover said. Tim Grover is Michael Jordan's old personal coach, helped him get to where he was getting to, in a basketball form. And he said, your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. That's the biblical, y'all. I'm telling you, the Bible, man. The Bible will reveal so much to you. That's the biblical saying where they say the spirit is eager, but the flesh is weak. Yeah. Yeah. That's it, man. That's it, dude. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. So you got to allow your spirit to actually direct traffic for you, right? Here's the difference, just in case anybody's wondering. Here's the difference between spirit and flesh, right? Spirit says, yeah, I want to be healthy. I want to be fit. Flesh says, I ain't working out today. Where them cookies at? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Spirit is eager, like, man, this is what I want. But flesh be like, dog, feeling feels great. Hugs feel great. Touching, feeling, that feels great. Yeah, it's not to say, oh, it's bad. No, it feels great. It feels great. But when you can be patient enough to really control yourself in those times, when you're allowed to then impart that energy to someone else, oh, they feel the patience, they feel the time, because you're going to truly embrace and feel it and be like, I've been waiting on this, right? Gotta have the right intentions, man. And that'll be revealed in your speech. You'll say something crazy, and case in point, um, I was doing an interview back when I was doing the 3T stuff. I was doing an interview. Because I'm gonna always be real with y'all, right? I'm gonna always be real with y'all. 1,000. I'm not here to play games with you, man. I'm trying to change the way life is designed, dude. They got everything in the grocery store. Almost 90% of the stuff has some type of harmful chemical in it. For what? For what? Right? I'm like, "Yup, I'm taking on the challenge, man." So look, I'm on an interview with the water priestess. right? And don't nobody know this because this was behind the scenes when I put people in this StreamYard system, we can do like a backstage thing, right? We backstage. I see the water priestess, right? She got her cleavage showing. I go fleshly automatically. I'm like, Jilly Cakes, what's up? Right. Her real name is Jilly. I'm like, Jilly Cakes, what's popping? That's not her name. I gave her that name, right? Because I'm I transliterated a little bit of my fleshly thinking into a phrase, right? Because I had to express something, right? Like most dudes out here can't control themselves, man. They thinking with the wrong one, right? And that was a small instance of me catching myself, and I was like, "My bad, Jilly. I mean, water priestess." I was like, "My bad, dude." Like straight up, dead serious. That's what I told her, right? And no, y'all didn't know that. Didn't nobody see that, right? But I'm giving you that as an example, simply because this is deep work that needs to be done, deep work. That right there showed me, Kev, you still not ready for a relationship, dog. Still ain't ready, bro. And that was probably like a year ago. Like, dude, you still ain't ready, bro. Like, come on, man. What did you say that for? Like, what did you say that for? That's what I thought in my head. I was like, what did I say that for? What was that about? Why? Because I was enticed by her beauty. I was enticed on how she looked. So I said something stupid, right? And that's okay. It's like it's a work in progress, y'all. Time will reveal the truth, man. Time will reveal the truth, dude. And so I'm like, okay, Kev, we got more work to do, right? That's all it's about, man. It's about really trying to change for the better, really trying to change. All right. You got to really, really consider, what am I really doing? What am I really trying to do out here? Who am I really trying to become? That's some more Jim Brown, man, legendary information. He said the question on the job is not how much am I getting? Ah, yes, that's the next topic. It's not what am I getting here? It's what am I becoming here? Legendary. Legendary, y'all. That gave me chills, man. That gave me chills, dude. It's not how much am I getting. It's not what can you guys offer me as far as a salary. It's not what can I become here. Change the whole game, man. Nobody thinking about money, right? I get it. I get it. It's a part of the construct of life we designed, and it's like this. Okay, we gotta somewhat pay attention to it. I get it, right? But I probably use like 10% of my energy thinking about it, right? Other than that, I'm like, yo, God, just help me out, man, because that's something I'm not trying to really put a lot of focus in. But what I am trying to put focus in is whoever you told me the sheep is that I need to talk to, right? Or whoever you told me that the legends are that I need to help guide, right? That's what I'm on. And I'm putting full on focus on that. Full on 1000 focus on that. So I'm asking him to supplement that for me. And that's risky, right? Because I don't really know. I don't really know for sure. But what's gonna show me that? What's the title of this? Yeah. Time will reveal the truth as far as if God will support that idea. You gotta test it out, man. You gotta test it out, right? Not how much am I getting here? What can I become here? So any of y'all that whatever job you're at, you can find you can find a little piece of, oh, this is what I can use in my life. If you're at a job that you really don't want to be at, right? Or wherever you are, if you're someplace that you really don't want to be at, you can identify the goodness out of it and recognize how it's building your character. That's what it's for. If you're at a place that where you don't want to be at, recognize where you're at and how it's building your character. That's what's important. Not I can't stand this job, I can't stand the boss here, I can't stand the people here. No, what am I here for? Because you're there for a particular purpose. You were invited into that place for a particular purpose. They allowed you to come in after you applied for a particular purpose, and it was for your main character story, because you're going to use whatever skills you found in that place later on. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You're going to be like, "Oh yeah, because I was doing this, like now I can apply that here." That's how this works, y'all. So think about that, y'all. Think about the time, think about time, think about being really when you think you patient, just know that you got miles to go. When you think you really got patience, I thought I had patience years ago, and I went through some pretty trying testing my fortitude, patience type stuff, y'all. Mental battles like crazy. And I thought I was patient. Nope, I'm learning even more now. I'm learning even more now. There's no level to it. It goes subatomic. You can just keep going, levels deep, levels deep, levels deep. So yeah, just understand that time is going to reveal the truth, and be determined to find the truth. Be determined to find it, y'all. All right, let's go over some comments. I'm going crazy. All right, I'm going crazy. Sorry, I had your stuff up here. I didn't mean to just put you on the spot. I was in a zone. I couldn't multitask. All right, Price said, fell asleep after eating last night, so I had the most wild, vivid dreams. Trying to ground myself in reality now. Dreams are really cool, man. I'm glad you had some really cool dreams. Um, the part, what can't you do? I promise that's how I feel. I promise that's how I feel, man. I'm like, I could do anything. I could do anything I put my mind to. That's in my introduction in the Mindset Matters Institute. It's like, what do you feel you're good at? I'm like, whatever I decide, man. Whatever I decide to really grab onto, I think I've built the mechanism of being able to understand it, and being very adept at it. Like, that's not, and it's not to say or act like I'm anything, dude. It's literally what I've experienced. It's what I've seen. Shooting pool, like silly stuff, man. There's a lot of different things I could show, a lot of different things, dude. Baseball, like it don't matter. A lot of different things. I put time and energy into really figuring it out. I focused my mind into becoming great at what I was doing. And now I'm doing that with this. Now I'm doing that with this. So still a lot of work to do though. Still a lot of work to do. But yeah, I practically, here's a funny story about that. Is that in the process, and this is on my personal YouTube channel too. In the process of me learning how to cut hair, I was cutting my own hair, like lining myself up. And yeah, you got to go through the trials, right? One day, totally messed up my lining, cut my hair all the way off. I went straight bald. And I'm like, but then here's how I looked at it. But then here's how I looked at it. I said, well, I may end up being bald one day anyway, so it's good to see how I would look now. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just here to help gear the thinking in that way, because when you look at life like that, it becomes so fun. It becomes so fun. And then that was another social experiment for me to see how people would react to me. And yeah, I'm walking into Schwab. It's when I was working at Charles Schwab. I'm walking into Schwab. They like, Kev, you went bald? I'm like, yep. I owned it, right? Because once I realized I messed up, and I was like devastated for a hot second, right? I'm devastated for a hot minute. But then I was like, no, no, you got this. This you now. This is you for this particular time period. It's gonna go back, but this is you right now. Walk in like you mean it. Just like that clothing post I put up. Sometimes the one-liners, man, people but I'm speaking my life through those, through the post, through everything. Walk in like you mean it. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. They was like, dude, what's up with the I was like, yeah, this is hey. I was like, I just wanted to see how I look, you know. I kind of messed up. I told him the story. Yeah, kind of messed up on my hair, but hey, I guess it's a whole nother look. I can see how I look when I do this. Not my preference, but hey, it's another look. I'm good. That's how I want you to be. That's why the Mindset Matters Institute is here, y'all, because when you when you can do that, you are dangerous. That's my favorite old school Disney Channel Darkwing Duck quote. Before he used to go out and fight the villains, he'd be like, "Let's get dangerous." Ah, I used to love that. I used to love that, man. Darkwing Duck, dude. But look, I got so much up here, dude. It's crazy. But look, um, that's what I'm here to help you to see, guys. That's what I thrive in, right? I thrive in me, in knowing who I am, knowing what I'm capable of, really testing myself out, stretching myself to see how far I can go. And this is something that I invite you to do. I invite you to try that. I invite you to see, how far you can go. And I know you guys have stories as well, right? But yeah, dang, it's 36 minutes in. Let me go to some of the comments here. I don't want to talk too much. Let's see here. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for your very kind words, right? Um, and here's an interesting thing about that, right? You guys on here, Bridget, Prash, people that are on here, maybe some people that I can't see, Meeks, you guys are beautiful women, right? You're beautiful, beautiful women. Like a lot of people would consensus be like, yes, they're beautiful, right? And in that, things like these comments such as this, people might think that it's creating something, right? But I got way past that a long time ago, which is why the way that I want to let you know I appreciate it is because I just understand the energy of it, right? It's just the energy of it. Something in you decided to express that to me. And no matter where it's coming from, who it looks like, the shape, form, whatever, I take that to heart. I take that to heart. And I'm like, Kev, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. All right. Become who you said you were gonna become and change the reality like you said you wanted to. Right. Don't get mixed up in this stuff. Okay. I don't want to get mixed up in it. I'm dedicated to you guys. You guys that are in the institute, hit me up if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you going through something. This is what I'm here for, right? It's not just on the live. You can hit me up. We can set up an appointment and we can talk one on one. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm here for. Okay. So recognize that as well. But I really appreciate each and every one of you on here and y'all legends, man, because the only reason I'm gonna say that for the last time, dude, the only reason you're watching this and you maybe admire me is because it's in you. It's because it's in you. And I found that out. I found that out through my life experience. Anybody you look at and you admire, you have that greatness in you. It's in you, dude. So recognize that, understand that, know that. It's the Morpheus. Don't think you are. Know you are. He like you faster than this, and you can equate that to you're better than this, or you can equate that to you're smarter than this, or you can equate that to whatever you want. Don't just think you are. You gotta know you are, because it's the truth. Because it is the truth, and time will reveal that to you. Okay. Um, but yeah, yep. All right. Really appreciate that. But yeah, man, sometimes I'm not, I do get a little in the arrogant ego zone. So I always try and check myself as much as possible because I can only do this stuff, as my quotes say on my pictures, through the power of Jehovah, right? Who I believe is God, right? That's the only way I'm able to do any of this stuff. I want to make that very clear. All right. Um, let's see here. Um, Thank you. I really appreciate you guys being here and sharing your energy with me, right? It's incredibly I because we're in the same timeline. There's generations, right? Before people have come and gone and died. And there was a whole timeline of people that were in a timeline with other people. And then that whole timeline is gone. This timeline, you guys, I appreciate you like 1,000. Everybody that I'm sharing a timeline with, I appreciate. Right? Some people might get on my nerves and that might make me mad and I might, have a little bit of irritation with them. But at the same time, I do appreciate them 100%. Right? Because we sharing the timeline and I'm learning. Um, but yeah, thanks, Prash. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Burned your arm the other day. Watching it heal, it takes time. 100. Freaking Jana, man, beautiful, beautiful. Jana's beautiful, man. And sometimes beauty don't like being seen. Hey, and that's a quote from if y'all ever watch you want to see a good movie, watch The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Ben Stiller, phenomenal movie, man. He's a phenomenal director, writer, phenomenal dude. Um, this photographer named Sean O'Connell. He's photographing the rarely seen. Um, I believe it was called like the snow leopard, and he was taking the picture of it, and he said, "Yeah, man, beauty sometimes rarely wants to be seen." I was like, "That's deep, bro." that is that is very deep, man. My goodness, right? Um, let's see. That's so synchronistic. I mentioned uh, the time, consistency, in a 3T survey. And that's the one thing you have proven to me every Tuesday and Thursday. You always showed up, even if you didn't feel like it. I woke up at 6:30. I missed my workout today, man. I straight missed the workout today. I was groggy as I'm like, what happened? Okay, I had to think. I'm like, okay, I overextended myself yesterday. So my body was like, you're gonna take this extra rest, right? You're gonna take this extra rest, Kev. You're not gonna hear your alarm. We finna sit you down. So I gotta be mindful of that stuff, right? Especially if I want to if I want to get my stamina and be very, very consistent in my workouts and stuff like that. But to me, it's more important to be here than to do that. But it's all a balance. It's all a balance of things. Um, wow. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Man, thank you guys. Sarah, what's popping? Sarah, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. Thanks for being on here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for being on here. Um, yeah, our bodies heal in fascinating ways. See, and hey, and Zach, check this out, dude, because I've been trying to tap in, dude. I'm trying to tap in. I'm trying to tap all the way in, dude. It's funny because my sister had texted me and she asked me a question, and I asked her. I was like, "Wait, did you get what I had sent you? Did you get what I sent you?" Because I was like, I'm trying to be tapped in, right? Even though actually that was revealed to me a little bit yesterday, and I'll explain that. But I was like, I'm trying to be tapped in. She was like, "No," so we kind of laughed about it. But that's one of my goals. That's one of my goals is to the last dragon, y'all. One of the greatest quotes I'll ever learn that I stand by. There's two of them. One, Bruce Leroy, black dude acting like Bruce Lee, right? Funny yet cool concept where he gets the glow and all this stuff, right? But here's what I learned out of that. It's not just a good movie. It's not just entertainment. There are sometimes gems that you got to catch, right? He said, "The secret awaits eyes unclouded by ambition. Those who are bound by desire can only see what can be held in their hands." What? 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 Let me say it again because it's going, I might type it in because that for years I was like, what is what? What? Until I start getting it. until I start understanding it. The secret awaits eyes unclouded by ambition. Those who are bound by desire can only see what can be held in their hands. Then the other quote, I'm on a mission to reach the final level where the spirit takes over the mind and guides the body without thought. I'm done. Drop the mic. It's over. Like I'm like legendary pictures, y'all. Legendary, dude. Legendary, man. Those two quotes affect me to this day. To this day, y'all. What? Break that down. You might want to replay this video. And where we at? Okay, 45 minutes into the video. When you go back and watch this, fast forward to just that part and then meditate on that information. If you ain't catch anything out of this, that right there is worth the price of admission. Straight up. Straight up. That right there. Bruce Leroy, man. The legendary Bruce Leroy, dude. Those quotes affect me. And I'll never, ever, ever forget it. Cause it's man, it's beyond legendary, right? So Zach, if this is timely, dog, I'm trying to tap in, thank God. Thank God that it's you guys are resonating with it. Don't it's not me. It's not me, man. That's the only way I can explain it straight up. Like how do I grab information out of the quantum field and present it to you? Like where does it come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've studied a lot, I've done a lot of things, but can't do nothing without God, man. So yeah. Uh thank you. Thank you. That's crazy, man. And the way I be feeling when I be talking about this stuff is it's a different energy. It's a different energy, man. Energy should be our currency. There are a lot of low vibration currency people I navigate around. Absolutely. Yeah. 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 Dang, man. Dude, I appreciate y'all for hanging on this long, man. I'm just all the stuff I'm saying, man, is just in my head. Like it's just everything I've experienced. Um, yeah. Let's see here. Went and tried yoga for the first time, along with golf and music. Things are not easy. Things that look easy are not. Ooh, Johnny Ripple. You already know. Um, that's the what did I say in one of the other lives, y'all? Things that what is it? Things that can be found as easy. Oh no, things that hold on, I gotta look it up now. Cause you just dude, I just talked about that. I just talked about that, bro. Like dead serious. I just literally talked about that. So check this out. Um, oh man, that's interesting that you said that. Cause yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. What is it? Here it is. Here it is. Wait, what? Where is it? I don't know. It's on one of the lives, y'all. My bad. I don't know where it's at. It's something like that though, where I said things that are found as easy can be found as difficult, or something like that, man. It's one of these, dude. It's one of these lives. How I can't find it, I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I found it. Okay. The topic is what's what's seen what's seen as easy can be found as difficult. What's seen as easy can be found as difficult. Johnny, come on, man. All right, I'm tapping in, y'all. All right, I'm tapping. I'm tapping in. I gotta keep this going. I gotta keep this going, man. Um, yeah, I gotta keep this going. All right. Um, I enjoyed it. I'm as flexible as a 2x4. Man, over time though, man. Time put some time into it too. But yeah, man, that's what's up, dude. And it's I bet you felt great though. I bet you felt great, man. That's great, dude. I'm glad that you stretched yourself, man. Stretch those two by fours out. That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing, dude. All right. Time reveals the truth, and time also gives us a chance to accept the truth and adjust to it. The only problem with patience is it takes so damn long. Yeah, 1,000, bro. 1,000 to that. Yes. Oh man, impatient. Whew. Oh my goodness, man. I'll be wanting stuff now. I want that relationship now. I want that great relationship now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I totally understand, y'all. I totally understand, man. But with the mission that I have set before myself, I'm just like, Kev, do you want to be super or do you want to just go back into the matrix? That was the whole thing with that, man. He like, nope, I want to go back into the matrix. I want to just, work a job and just live a regular life. That's cool. That's cool. But I'm like, I'm trying to be Neo, dude. Like for real. I'm trying to go Neo status, man. Cause it's just more exciting. Is it more risky too at the same time? Sure, it probably is. But I'm on it. That's just what I've decided, you know? Um, but yeah, great mindset shift. My cat erased part of my assignment the other day, but I remembered what you said about energy and time wasted and decided to just push through it again. Oh yeah. Oh man, there's been multiple times I've been working on stuff, like especially on a computer. Even the institute, y'all. Some of the institute stuff that um I was putting together, like my computer would die or something like that, and all the information would be gone. Mm, mm, mm. Man, you talking about furious. You'd be like, "What?" But then what is it? It's like, "Okay, so how can I find the good in this?" Oh, okay, well, maybe I didn't say the right things. Maybe I didn't put it together as correctly as possible. Or you might remember exactly what you needed and put it right back out there real fast, right? And just be like, "Oh, okay, well, that was just time I needed to refine to really get the information in my head, so I'm doing it again." Right? Maybe your cat was like, "You don't get it yet. You're not getting this yet. Delete." No, I'm just kidding. It's good to find the good out of stuff like that, because otherwise you could just slap the cat and be totally upset. What's your cat's name again, dude? That's because it's a good one. Yeah, Darkwing Duck, Johnny. I'm telling you, that's one of my favorite superheroes, dude. He's a beast, man. Let's see. Um, I was on this Kanye today. Hey, me and him, to be 100 with y'all though, I see some of me in him, which is very interesting. Because I didn't for a time, but then now his new way of thinking, what's interesting about that is it makes me feel like as I'm changing, it's changing him and we don't even know each other. That's what's really tripped out about this, because the way that I start going into learning more about, because I have my foundation is being one of Jehovah's Witnesses, right? So that's my spiritual foundation. So when I started really being like, okay, wait a second, I want to kind of separate myself so I can understand who God is to me, who Jehovah is to me specifically. And I went on the path of like, okay, let's see, if I can, how I can mold my modern existence and try and model the way Jesus was living, right? I started going deep into God, and then all of a sudden he started talking about it heavy, and I was like, "What is going on?" I kept that to myself, to be honest with y'all. But I was like, "Is dude watching me or something? Like, what? What is that?" But what I do believe is that it's what they mean by change your inner world and you change your outer world. Like energetically, somehow maybe the energy of what I'm doing came across him and he snatched it out the quantum field and decided to run with it. You know what I mean? Like we have no idea. We have no idea the power of our brains, y'all, of our minds, of our spirit. We have zero clue. I don't care. I mean, even Dr. Joe Dispenza, he tapping in, and Bruce Lipton and all of these great scientists, they tapping in, but they still have zero clue. Zero clue. We all, me included, have zero clue of the potential you possess. Recognize that. You still have unfathomable potential inside of you. Understand that. Okay? And that's the truth. That is the truth. Really, really grab onto that, y'all. All right. We are here assisting one another on this journey to our higher self. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. One good way to expand this perspective is to grow your circle of friends. I realized the other day my oldest friend is about 70. My youngest is 19. Good people, honest, driven. That's what matters. And then Johnny, I love the age difference, dog. Because 1,000% you can catch younger people that are on a different level. They are on a different level and they're on their way to a different level. This is what I be gassing Pratchett on, right? Because I saw it in her, dude, with the TikTok. I was like, I'm messaging you, dude. Like, what are you talking? The climate change and you 21? What? 22? What? Okay, I'm a message you. I'm a little skeptical to see if you're gonna respond, but I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see what's up, right? I'm gonna message you and see what's up. I mean, everybody on here, I've probably messaged and said that. Mish, um, Josh, we got to hoop. Once we hoop, I'll really know where you at. Once we play ball, I'll really know where you at. But outside of that, that's the type of stuff I be on, y'all. But look, man, I don't. It's coming up on top of the hour, man. I'm surprised y'all hanging on this long. All right. Um, but yeah, try and really keep that idea as well. Um, that age is just a number. Age is just a number because there's some people that's older than you that act like kids, like, and not in a good way, right? that need help in their life because they are insecure little boys, right, or little girls, right, or messy little boys and messy little girls, right? So it really has nothing to do with the number. You can be here on Earth for a long time and still not get it. Okay, that's the truth. But yeah, um, yeah, yeah. Bruce Leroy is no joke. I'm picking my brain up off the floor after that quote. Zach, hey Zach, I'm telling you, dude. And then what really fascinates me about that is why do I like certain things like that? Like why do those things make me feel so great, dude? Like it's so interesting, man. And why did I come across that in my timeline? Like for what? Man, legendary quotes, y'all. Like legendary quotes, man. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Bruce Leroy who gets the Golden Globe, man, and goes through a silly journey. It's so funny, dude. It's such a funny movie, but it's like it's got a great blend of funny and serious all at the same time. It's really good, man. If you watch The Last Dragon, if y'all haven't seen it, dude, it's a freaking classic, dude. It's a classic. All right. Yes, I love the idea of expanding friendships. Everyone has lots to teach us at every stage of life. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. And you have to expand your mind to knowing that too. Because some people are very close-minded. Oh, this young kid can't tell me blah blah blah. It's like, mm-mm. It's funny because I was watching this TikTok where Kanye said that. He was like, I'm not listening to anybody older than me. I'm listening to the younger people because they're the next ones to come up. They're absorbing all of this information and then making it better because that's how life is designed, you know? I'm like, oh man, I gotta stay on top of my game because Cool could end up being Anakin Skywalker, and I gotta be Obi-Wan. I gotta stay on my game, dude. I gotta stay on my game. That's a possibility. Not saying that he going anywhere in that direction, but it's a possibility, right? If I'm going to believe that, he has the possibility of being Gandhi, I will believe that he also has the possibility of becoming a Hitler. I got to be careful and do the best I can. Even with that, there's still that possibility. Even with that, y'all. So always stay open, always keep your mind fresh, always do the best you can, always keep working, keep working on yourself, keep doing the best you can. Don't do too much into thinking that you know, oh, this is the next, it's like, make sure you take care of yourself, and guide properly. But yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, dragon. That's his name, dragon. He's the last dragon. Come on with the synchronicities, Praj. He gets you got the last dragon in your house right now. No, that's funny. But yeah, vibration is currency. Yeah, yeah, y'all. All right, all right. So I went a whole hour, man. Goodness gracious, y'all. It's been a time. I really, really appreciate y'all kicking it with me, dude. We gotta do this in person though. We gotta do this in person. I gotta feel this in person. Y'all gotta feel this energy in person, dude. We gotta set something up. We gotta set something up. This has to be felt in person because that's when it really, really creates a ripple effect in this realm, right? When we all get together, because that's think about it. That's kind of what this stuff it was blocking us from. This the C word, the pandemic. That's what it was blocking us from, was getting together. Why? Because that's the power. That's the power. That's how you make movies, right? Remember, that's what I always say. Look at the credits at the end of your favorite movie and try and count them. Try and count the people, the amount of people that all collectively are fueling one idea. Trip yourself out. And then, because what you do is you think about all of the brains that are connected to that idea, all of the minds, all of the spirits that are connected to that idea. Whole different energy. That's what I'm saying. We have no idea what our potential is, y'all. And the future looks great though. Future looks great, man. I'm like, yeah, do I believe people can fly? If somebody dedicate 10 years to just that, if they had that opportunity, I think they could. 100%. Because we have no idea. We have no idea, y'all. All right. So yeah, um, have a phenomenal day, y'all. Have a phenomenal day. Okay. Flying out to cook you in basketball. Josh, I love it, dude. I love it, man. I love it, dude. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be, I already know this is gonna be freaking fun, dude. It's gonna be really freaking fun, man. I'm gonna have to set something up, y'all. I'm gonna think about that. But yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, have a great day, y'all. Okay. And remember that mindset matters. Mindset matters more than anything else. It's so funny because I'm telling y'all, each time, sometimes throughout the week, I'm like, what am I going to talk about Tuesday? What am I going to talk about Thursday? And then this happens, and I'm like, what is going on here, man? What is going on, dude? Um, but yeah, yeah, um, yeah. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, y'all. I'm stamping it into history right now in this video. We are going to do a meetup. We about to get together. We're gonna share some ideas, and it's gonna go down or it's gonna go up. Either way, it's gonna be on and popping, y'all. All right. So I'll think about that. I'm behind in the stream, Kevin. So right, the only way to change your outer world. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, let me leave y'all with that. Okay. Mindset matters more than anything else. Always keep that in mind. Focus on the good, find the good in things. Okay. Find the good in things. And yeah, go to the website. All right. Keep the crown on, man. Get the crown. Get the crown, y'all. Get the crown. The mindset double M's. Man, that's so cool how dude created that. The mindset double M's, y'all. Go ahead and keep in the back of your mind open enrollment. Me and Pratt's show will be out later today around sometime around 5 o'clock my time. Um, Me and Pratt on Earth, y'all. So look out for that. And then I got some interviews lined up for this week too. So Zach, I'll see you in a hot minute. Uh, and yeah, y'all don't be afraid to hit me up, man. I love talking about stuff. I love helping if I can, or I love being a listening ear. Because time is more valuable than money to me. So if I can impart my time to you and we can share our energy together in figuring things out this life, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, just let me know. Shoot me a messenger or something. But love you guys very, very much. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Anytime. Out.